the streets of Cincinnati. Welcome to the jungle! Let's go. Stripes, 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 yeah. Stripes, 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 yeah. Stripes, 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 yeah. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite and Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, every end day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle dripping heat, tigers strike the city streets. East side stand up, west side stand up. If you reppin' who day, time to put your hands up. Bingo stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fitted. Blue day in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the pounce, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Stripes. Now who wanna move dancing on? Stripes. Now who wanna move on? If you got stripes and you let the city know you rock 'em, yeah we got 'em, yeah we fought 'em. Like that black and orange up on 'em, bingo bottle, never stop it till the beast and know who they rockin' with the diamond stripes, flossin' on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen, we gon' show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite and Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Now who wanna move dancing on? Now who wanna move on? All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the AFC champions who are going to the Super Bowl, the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll do me a favor. If you found the show, hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. You guys are awesome. I'm up to 1,482 subscribers. Again, that is awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Now, if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so. Go to the YouTube channel, Sports with Strawberry Ice. Hit the subscription button, hit the bell for the notification, and every time I go live, you'll be notified. Also, exclusively in the YouTube chat crew, we're doing Super Chat. So if you would like to support what I'm doing or make sure your comment gets read, give me a Super Chat because we're going to have some really, really cool guests today. I'll get to that in a minute. As always, I'm coming to you live from the Ice Cave, and the Ice Cave is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out their website, www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. What's up to everybody? The chat crew, Crip, Crown, Brad, who else is there? Michael's in there. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. You guys are all my usuals. Anyway, now, as you guys know, Jim Irsay, the owner of the Indianapolis Colts, decided to do something extremely nice and give, I think it's 4 sets of tickets to Bengals fans. And like me, and probably to you, tried to get on there and see if we could win it. Well, we didn't, but I have the winner of the tickets. Her name is Lauren. Her boyfriend is Brandon. They're going to the freaking Super Bowl. That is awesome. I'm so happy for them. I'm going to bring them on right now. Hey, guys, what's going on?
Who they? How you doing?
Good. I am so excited for you. That what was the feeling like when you got the text or the I should say the tweet back saying that you won?
I was sitting at my desk and my phone, like the Twitter feed, like Twitter kept notifying me over and over. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, why is my phone blowing up like this? So I opened it up and I'm like, it says my name and it's from Jim. And I'm like, oh my God. So I like take off running off my desk and like run around the corner. And my mom works in the same building. So I'm like, Mom, I just won tickets to the Super Bowl. And she's like, I'm on the phone. Be quiet. I go back over.
This is big.
I go back over to my cubicle, and the people that's in my aisle were like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "You guys, I just won tickets to the Super Bowl," and they're like, "You are lying. There's no way you did that." And I'm like, "No, I'm freaking dead serious. Like, I really won tickets." So I had to like show them all my phone, like, "Look, that's me. Like, I won."
Right.
And I tried to FaceTime him. But I guess he was on the phone with his mom. So he just regularly like called me back like a couple seconds later. And I'm like, babe, we are going to the freaking Super Bowl. And he's like, stop playing with me. We are not. Like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, no, you don't know this, but I offered or applied to win these tickets to the game.
Right.
And he's like, and you won? I'm like, yes, I won. He's like, you better not be lying to me. Like, I'm like, I swear, I'm not lying. We are going.
So
he actually left the warehouse. He works for the same company as well, just around the corner. And he came over to our building and was like, this is awesome.
I would have probably ran around and been like, holy crap, I'm going to Super Bowl. Like,
the HR lady came out and she was like, what's going on over here? I'm like, you'll never believe this, but I won tickets. And she's like, I'm going to cry. That's so awesome. And she like made an overhead page to everybody in the building. Like, Lauren just won the tickets to the Super Bowl.
Right. That is awesome. I mean, so obviously you guys are lifelong Bengal fans. I guess tell me the story. How did you become Bengals fans, and what part of town are you from? First of all, too.
We're in like Springdale, so Tri-County area. My dad was a Bengals fan. He still is. So I was basically born a Bengals fan. There's pictures of me when I was a little kid during right before the 88 Super Bowl of us with like homemade pennants saying go Bengals, beat the 49ers. And it's just really neat, like watching, and now we're raising our daughter as a Bengals fan as well. So, it's just crazy. And then
for me, I've been a Bengals fan since I was a kid, since I started playing football when I was 5. And for me, it's a cool story because when they went to the Super Bowl in 88, 89, my family used to babysit like Ickey Woods kids. So
cool.
We used to like see like Eric Thomas and Lewis Billups over at his house and stuff like that. So like we kind of been around him since the Super Bowl in 89. So ever since then or whatever, it's been nothing but a hoot day for me. So it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Now, Lauren, you're a former military, right? Is that correct?
That's correct.
So where did you serve at?
I was in the Air Force, and I was stationed at Moody Air Force Base in Valdosta, Georgia. So if you take I-75 straight down to Florida, it's the last city you drive through before you reach the Florida-Georgia border.
I gotcha. So out of the middle of nowhere, right?
yeah, middle of nowhere. Not much to do there.
So you won this. You won. It's comes with the tickets, comes with flight, hotel, all that stuff, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So when do you leave? And have you got to talk to Jim Irsay himself, or who have you been talking to?
I have not talked to Jim himself, but I have been speaking with a gentleman named Edward Hayes, who's in the ticketing office there, and I'm assuming he's like his assistant. So he's been the one getting all of our information to get the flights and stuff scheduled. We leave on Friday the 11th, and we come back on Monday the 14th.
Cool. It sounds like a trip of a lifetime. Now, Samuel in the comments here says he knows you. You went to Princeton High School?
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, I did go to Princeton High School, but that name doesn't sound familiar, so I don't know who that is, to be honest.
He's one of my regulars. He's one of my bridge crew buddies. So we would go and sit on the bridge over top of the practice. Shoot, I did it from May. I mean, I did it from May till I got COVID in November, and now they do it inside, so I haven't been able to do it. But yeah, he would go up there and hang out with me. So, all right, you got your flight, you got your hotel. So you two are going. You have I saw your little daughter running around there earlier. What's she going to do while you guys are in in LA?
She's actually going to be flying out to Las Vegas with her grandma, his mom. And then she's going to drive her out to I guess they're going to spend a day or two with her son and then his kids and his wife that live out there. And then his mom and I believe his brother and my daughter are going to drive from Vegas to LA to partake in some of the pregame festivities.
Yeah. That's cool. So do you know what are the pregame festivities? What do you any exclusive parties or anything like that? Or do you know?
I don't know of any parties per se, but I do follow Bengal Jim. So I know he's getting a tailgate together. So I'm sure we're gonna go down there and have some Bengal bombs with him. And we're gonna try to get to the stadium somewhat early, and hopefully maybe get up and close and hopefully get to talk to some of the players before the game or maybe even after the game when they win the game. So
yes, I like that when they win the game because they're winning this game. I don't care what anybody
you gotta
says.
say they're gonna win.
Yeah, we gotta speak all this stuff. So I have a question.
We've been rocking our number one Jamar Chase jerseys for the last 5 games. They have not lost a game since we've been wearing them.
Yep.
Our daughter has a white Jamar Chase, so she will be wearing that because that's her good luck charm. So
right.
We all have Joe Burrow jerseys, but they started winning when we started wearing the Chase jerseys. So we can't get rid of them yet. So.
Oh no, absolutely. I trust me. Me and my son, I'm a ticket holder, so we went to the first playoff game here, and we got these orange black. They're not jumpsuit, but like the bib overalls or whatever, and we wore those. And we actually got to go down to Tennessee. We wore them down there, and people were like, "Oh, that's the ugliest thing I ever seen." I'm like, I wasn't wearing it to look cool, Anyway, so we again, I didn't get to go to Kansas City, so we were here and we wore it again. So we're undefeated in those crazy looking overalls. So I'm with you. We're wearing the exact same thing. I'm wearing this.
I got the crazy leg warmers on too.
There you go. There you go. I love it.
We've been winning with those on too. So I wore them to work last Friday, and we're having a Bengals contest this week at school. They're naming this week, I guess next week, Bengals week. So every day our office is going to do something different for the Bengals. And Tuesday is biggest fan day. So I'm putting together my outfit for Tuesday already. So
there you go. So just for everybody who is just up here, you guys, this is Lauren and Brandon. I said Brandon, right? Okay. Yes. They were the winners of the Jim Irsay Super Bowl tickets that he was giving away. If you guys aren't on Twitter, you don't know what I'm talking about. But Jim Irsay, who is the owner of the Indianapolis Colts, decided to give away 4 tickets to Bengals fans to go to the Super Bowl. Airfare, hotel, tickets, everything. So you had to put your story out there, I guess, of why you're the biggest Bengals fan and how you deserved it and everything. So, Lauren, what did you put out there that made him pick you?
So there's a picture of my sister and I I'm trying to pull it up here so I can kind of show you on camera, from the Super Bowl in '88, and I was 4 and she was 6. And I posted that picture of her and I when we were kids, just saying we've been Bengals fans basically since we've been born. And then I posted a more updated picture of her and I from a Steelers game, I want to say 2 years ago. And then a picture of our 2 daughters. My sister has a daughter that's exactly 3 weeks younger than mine. And I posted a picture of them that my mom had recreated this photo from back then. So, and I said, we've been ride or die fans since we were born. Nothing too crazy. Like, I'm like, there's way bigger fans than me. I'm never going to win this. And, but this is the picture of us. I don't know how easy that is to see.
Yeah, I can see it. Yep. There you go. Yep, I get it. Yep.
And then this is another one of me too from back
there
then.
You go.
Too, so
I like that. So as you know, I do the Jackpot Joey stuff here. Well, it's not my idea. It's Matt Myers, his idea, and he says he wants to get you guys some Jackpot Joey gear to wear out.
That would be awesome.
So
we would definitely wear that. We're actually looking through our wardrobes, like we're not taking anything but Bengals gear, basically. Yeah. So we're like trying to plan out our outfits. Like, we'll wear this during the day, we'll wear this at night when we go out. Right. And
well, Matty can hook you up. Just DM him. He's at Matt Myers 1. So
and that's on Twitter?
Yeah, it's on Twitter. After the show, I could message you too.
Okay,
But another
that's
cool thing
perfect.
that happened to me today, speaking of Jackpot Joey stuff, and you guys know who Ace and Zim are from the Orange and Black, Orange and Blue
Yeah.
Black
I
Insider
love AFC
podcast.
North talk,
Yeah,
man.
and that yep, Ace the NFC North talk. Well, earlier today, they had Jimmy Burrow on their show, and Zim's a good buddy of mine. Ace is a good buddy of mine, and they both got Jackpot Joey stuff. And Zim asked Jimmy Burrow a question.
I was going to say with the nickname part though, just to take it back one step. Out of all the nicknames, what's your favorite one?
Just hit the side button.
Well, that's I don't know. I kind of like Jackpot Joey.
Jackpot Joey.
I don't know if that's somebody.
I wore a Jackpot Joey shirt yesterday. I don't know who came up with it.
Strawberry Ice.
I don't know where it came from. Somebody said this.
Okay.
And, somebody said it might be a bar or a beer or something somewhere. So I don't know, but that's kind of a cool one.
So I thought that was pretty cool. Like I said, I didn't come up with it. I just promote it. But like I said, DM Matty Myers, and he will hook you up. You guys can have, I don't know, it's up to him what he's going to give you, but he'll get you some hats and some hoodies and some T-shirts, and you can wear some Jackpot Joey stuff here.
Yeah, awesome.
So let's see here.
You got the same hat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I went there, I went there Monday. To go buy the shirts. I didn't realize they opened up at like 7 a.m. So
they were actually open on Sunday night after the game too, because I saw a couple people. Yeah, a couple people were posting the hats, and as soon as they won, we ordered them on Fanatics.com. I went and ordered them because I'm like, I'm not going to try to fight people around here to get one.
Right.
And they were actually delivered yesterday, right before we found out. Like I got the text message saying that the hats were delivered, and they were on the front porch. And I text them, I'm like, the hats got delivered. And then 20 minutes later, we get the tweet saying we won, and I'm like, oh my god.
That's awesome. That's faster because I ordered the hat when we won the AFC North, because I figured I wouldn't be able to get them, and I didn't get that till like 2 weeks later. So you guys got them fast. So
they said they weren't going to even ship until tomorrow, the 5th. Or till the 5th. They were going to ship by the 5th.
Right.
But originally it said we weren't going to have them until the 15th of February, and I'm like, well, that's kind of stupid. But they made it work and got it out. I've been ordering so much stuff from them though. They probably know me by name.
Like, oh yeah, it's Lauren again. We know. We got all the Bengal stuff. I know. We'll just ship it to her. But yeah, I went down there. Me and my son went down there Monday at 10 a.m. when they normally open up, and there was like cars everywhere. I'm like, dude, we might not get anything. So by the time we got
the line on the news stories, how the line was like wrapped through the whole building, and I'm like,
it was horrendous. So we got there, all the hats are gone. So I got a shirt. So I went back the next day, and luckily they got the hat. So I got the hat. I want to get. Actually, my son ordered the Super Bowl jersey that has the patch and everything on it. That's not coming to him until after the Super Bowl, but still he's got it.
We saw those, but we're like, do we want to order that now, or do we want to wait till they, release the official like Joe Burrow one with the patch and stuff like that?
It says champions.
Yeah, it says we won.
Exactly. Like it is us, right? It's not why not us? It is us.
Yeah, it is us. Yeah.
Us.
Exactly. So what is this season? I mean, I know this is an unbelievable trip, and it's a trip of a lifetime. But what has this season meant to you guys as lifelong Bengal fans? I mean, nobody gave us a shot. We were only going to win 4 games. We were going to finish last place. Joe Burrow busted his knee. Yeah, our offensive line sucks. Yada yada yada. And we're going to the Super Bowl. What has this year been like for you guys?
Oh man, for me it's been kind of crazy or whatnot, because I thought at the time with the offensive line, I thought we were kind of like a year early. Mm-hmm. I thought maybe next year would be like our year to open our window or whatever. So for me, like this is icing on the cake. I wasn't expecting, I thought maybe like 8 wins when the season started or whatever. So for everything that's happened during the season, I just love how the guys bounce back or whatever. And from a bad loss or whatever against the Jets, that was a heartbreaking loss for me earlier in the season. I thought we would kind of steamroll them or whatever, but nothing's given in the NFL. You got to show up and play. So to see how they bounce back from that in the Cleveland game, and then the progression from there, I think it's been pretty awesome. Seeing Joe move around in the pocket, evade sacks and everything like he was doing for us last year before he got hurt. I think it's been pretty incredible, man, especially all the things he had to do. People don't talk about it a lot or whatever, but starting off like coming into the draft with Joe Burrow during the pandemic. It's pretty cool to see like his progression, not to have a normal off season yet, and then have the end.
He hasn't had one yet. That's the crazy thing.
And I'm like, oh, people don't understand. This guy's going to be incredible, man. So for me, super excited, man. Super stoked for the Bengals. All congratulations to the players putting in the hard work, and this is going to be a fun ride, man, for a long time.
Yeah. Especially now that the NFL lost two or three of the great quarterbacks so far this year. You know, it's like
that's all right. We got mine. He had to take.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. We got ours. Yeah. And, the other ones that retired, it's just giving us a better window for the next 10 plus years.
And that's the thing. What's cool about this? Go ahead, Brandon. What?
It's very comfortable. Like, you used to be nervous as a Bengals fan watching games or whatever when we had Andy Dalton or, Carson. He was good until the leg injury or whatever in the playoff game or whatever. He's real good for us. But, it's just a big difference or whatever with Joe as the quarterback or whatever. You're real calm. It's kind of the same feeling you get when Evan McPherson goes on the field to kick. Like, you already know it's good. You don't have to worry about it, think about it or whatever. So you can really kind of enjoy the game a little bit more than being like, oh, man, it's going to happen. Cincinnati curse of the Bo Jackson and everything. Like, you've been over that as a Cincinnati sports fan for a long time or whatever with the Kenyon Martin leg break and just different things in Cincinnati sports history or whatever. Like, just always felt like we couldn't get over the hump. So with this guy, you feel calm and relaxed and cool, and you actually get to enjoy the game. So it's pretty cool.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, I was at the Tennessee game, and I was never nervous. That like you said, that sicky feeling of, oh no, here we go again, never came over.
Yeah, it hasn't approached with him.
Right, especially even with Kansas City, we're down 18 points. You know what? We held them to 3 points again in the second half.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And our second half of the games are definitely much better. And I have to think that's Joe Burrow and CJ Uzama out there telling them get their shit together. Pardon my language. get it together. Like we are better than this. We can do this. Like it is us. It's not them. So
right. Yeah, and that's like you said, the second half adjustments. I thoroughly enjoy that because I'm not trying to knock Marvin Lewis. I'm glad we have Marvin Lewis. He brought us to a certain point, but the man would never make second half adjustments.
Yeah, the adjustments is a big thing. Marvin. We had season tickets when Marvin was there or whatever, so I appreciate everything he did because it kind of changed structurally at the top or whatever on how they went about things and everything like that because I feel like he didn't get some of the free agents and stuff like that or whatever during his tenure. And lately with Zach Taylor, they've been going out and getting other free agents and stuff like that. And that's a big deal or whatever the little cherry on top or whatever is free agency. So definitely appreciate the Mike Brown family or whatever for, kind of getting up to NFL standards the last couple of years as far as free agency goes. And it's been a big help. So hopefully they can keep it going and build a nice little dynasty here.
Sounds good to me. All right, we got some comments here. Tyler said, glad to see true fans instead of the ones jumping on our bus. But I ain't complaining. We will take all the fans we can get. Like I said, I'm happy you guys are true fans and you've been fans for, since the 80s. So, that's what I want. We don't want anybody who's just happened to become, the Bengals since Carson. I'm like, you guys have been fans since Boomer. So you guys have been fans for a long time. So I'm that's awesome that you guys won it. I know all of Houday Nation is excited. We're all a little jealous because we all want to go, but we're all happy for you.
Like my inbox has been blowing up. Like, can you talk to him for me? Can you tell him to give me tickets? And I'm like, I have no control over that.
Yeah, a lot of people call us the last 2 days.
Yeah, his family members, my family members. It's like, we only have 2 tickets. I'm sorry. Like, if I could take you guys all, I would. But, I don't have that opportunity to, buy out everybody tickets.
Exactly. Well, my seat neighbor here, Dale, says y'all need to join our section 158 next year.
We're actually, our tickets, we're actually looking to get them in 154. So we'd be, it was 154, row 30, I think. And then 4 seats on the end. So our 5-year-old can get up and we don't have to bother a lot of people.
I'm 46, and I like the aisle row. So
it's much easier,
Exactly.
But with the 5-year-old,
well, we'll definitely have to see you guys at Bagel Jim's tailgate next year, if you go to Bengal gyms or go to Bomb Squad or wherever you go, we'll have to.
Yeah, we used to go to Longworth, but we're open to moving around to different areas. So
yeah, we got a lot of friends who are Bengals fans, so you.
I'm sure you have a lot of friends now. You have more friends that you know what to do with now, probably.
Yeah, and for the Atlanta Falcons game, we actually drove down there in 2018 for that game. He has family down in Atlanta and has a lot of friends that are Falcons fans. So when we play them this year, they're bringing their whole tailgate up here, and they had an amazing tailgate. We got there at like 6 a.m. They had wings, ribs, all kinds of stuff grilling.
Wings and ribs. I'm gonna have to hang out with y'all. That sounds good to me.
It was amazing. It's like I didn't remember the first quarter of the game because I was so drunk, but by the time I know I sobered up while we were inside. So
right.
So I'm like,
that's what a lot of fans do, but sometimes it doesn't always happen. You keep going in there.
No.
Me definitely not.
Me, I'd have to drive. So it's like somebody's got to do
it. Right, exactly. I got a comment here from Crip Keeper. He says, "I love the Bengals fans so much. They know the whole team's history. We never have had bandwagon fans. We got them now. There's people jumping on our
there's people jumping on it now, but I like what he said or whatever, you know what I mean? Like true fans, like, because you got to know the history, man. Like true fans, like they've been through so much as far as like the ups and the downs, and it's never been steady at all. I mean, other than when I was a kid in the 80s, like it's never been steady at all. Like the 90s, 2000s, it's never been steady. So you know who they are.
Yeah, I mean, I was a kid in the 80s, so I was like 7 for 81. I was 12, I think, for 88. And then the 90s, I was all my high school and my 20 years, and it was like that. And then we had Marvin Lewis, wherever he said, "I love Marvin. We just couldn't win a freaking playoff game." And like that's I'm 46. I've seen him in two Super Bowls, but like I said, I was younger. This means so much to Bengals fans, like you guys and me, because we went through so much. And other fan bases are like, "Oh, we went worse stuff." Nah, I dare anybody to say you went through worse times than the Bengals did of the freaking 90s. If you went through the whole decade of the 90s and you're still a Bengals fan, you deserve this.
I remember Jeff Blake. The only thing you had to look forward to was that deep ball that he had that would drop out the sky, man. Like it's the only thing you had, and to watch Corey Dillon, like that's all you had or whatever in the 90s. So it was a rough ride, man.
Hey, Jeff Blake had probably the best deep ball in the league too. He dropped the sky right out of the darn hands.
Yeah, I used to have a Darnay Scott, so he's a good player or whatever. But I just think it's just so much different. Like I said, from the top down, it just seems different or whatever to me or whatever. Being a lifelong Bengals fan, so. It's definitely pretty cool, man. We're going to enjoy the ride, man, because I don't feel like the window's closing after we win this Super Bowl. I feel like we're wide open. Not. So just keep adding pieces or whatever in free agency, and we're going to be on this for a while, fellas. So enjoy the ride, man. Who day?
Who day? Absolutely. All right. Tyler here says really wanted a revenge bowl against the Niners. We got our Joe. Things would be different. Now I have a question. Were you guys I was kind of on that bandwagon. I kind of wanted to play the 49ers game. We won the first game. We won our first road playoff game in history. By the way, we're still undefeated in the AFC Championship games. I don't know if anybody.
3-0,
yeah. So, but I kind of wanted the 49ers. Well, I call them the Sucky Niners because they beat us twice. But I kind of wanted to play them again. Not that I'm scared of the Rams. I'm not scared of anybody. But
no, I'm not either. But I wanted to break all the curses that we had all in one season. Like once I seen we got the Raiders, I'm like, oh yeah, we can handle the Bo Jackson thing and break that curse. And then we can get all this bad energy that's been around the city whenever we're in a like that type of level of the game, like whether it was UC in the championship game, whether it's the Bearcat basketball team or with Kenya Martin when he broke his leg, we can get rid of all that karma or whatever and put a new type of energy over the city. So it was cool to see him break that curse or whatever, and then break the road playoff game curse. So I mean, it's been a steady progression going up. It ain't tailed off yet. So ain't no reason to stop now.
Right. I like your heads out. Hopefully it'll change that because I'm a huge Bearcat fan. I love Ken Martin, and I remember when he broke his leg. It was man. We're talking Bengals here, but I'll talk about. Look, if Kenyon doesn't break his leg, we beat Michigan State. I don't care what anybody says. We win that whole freaking thing. So
most definitely.
Yeah.
I'm a Cincinnati sports fan at heart. So when I speak of like the Bearcats or the Reds or anything like that, that's not to throw shade towards my Bengals. I'm a Cincinnati guy. So it's just I'm a fan of our history or whatever. So, I follow that.
Except for Xavier.
Yeah. No X stuff. It's got to say Cincinnati across the front for me. Like,
no X. No X.
Her family, her dad and her brother or whatever are big Xavier fans or whatever. And I got a standing bet with their dad every year for the crosstown shootout or whatever every year. So a little 6-pack of beer or whatever. But it's got to say Cincinnati across the front for me. I can't say anything else. So
exactly. I'm with you on that. All right, I got some more comments here. Let's get to them. Richard here says, I'm a fan of Cincinnati. I'm a diehard Bengals fan. I got so tired of people here that are Pittsburgh fans. And from here, I couldn't stand that because I see we'd be at the bar or whatever watching the game, and they'd be going to their terrible towels. I said, I said, you drive here from Pittsburgh? No, I live over in Cleves. What the hell are you a Pittsburgh fan? You live in Cincinnati.
Yeah. I've never understood that about sports fans on any sports stage, whether it's like being a Yankees fan. You've never been to New York. You've never been to a game. How did you become a Yankees fan? Or like there's a lot of Lakers fans and different things like that. Like I just believe in, you know what I mean? You go with who you came here with or whatnot. And so I'm from Cincinnati. So anything Cincinnati, I'm going to rep.
I'm with you on that. So, all right. So when you guys get there, I'm sure you're going to take lots of pictures and videos.
Oh, definitely. And a couple of the news broadcasters from like Channel 12 and Channel Fox 19, they actually want to meet up with us while we're out there so they can interview us while we're out there as well. So
awesome.
So I'm sure we'll be on TV while we're out there,
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, make sure you give a shout out to Strawberry Ice and wear your Jackpot Joey stuff. That'd be great.
I definitely will. Yes.
Hey, we're gonna give a shout out for a couple of people. I definitely get you in there.
That's awesome. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm really excited for you guys. You guys give me a half hour. I don't want to take too much of your time, but for everybody who wants, I'm sure you're going to tweet stuff out. If people want to follow you to just watch your journey and everything, if you don't mind, give your Twitter handle out.
My Twitter handle is Loner Lauren, LONERLAUREN.
There you go. Brandon, you got one.
He doesn't have one, so whatever I post, it's probably going to have him in it too. So
there you go. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you coming on the show and have an absolute blast. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, seriously, have an absolute blast. Bring home a winner. This is, like I said, a trip of a lifetime. You'll never forget this because we're going to win. We're going to win.
We're bringing that trophy home with us.
We're bringing that trophy home. So I'll be cheering my ass off here. I'm going to go down to the stadium when the boys come home. I'll be cheering for them then.
We'll be down there with you for that.
Oh, real quick. Are you guys going to be at the pep rally or whatever?
Yes, we will be.
Oh, yes. Cool. So I have to try to meet you guys in person there. I'll be there too.
Definitely.
That'll be a lot of fun. This is gonna be the longest 2 weeks of my life. I know we got like a week and a half left, but
I'm like I had to work from home today and we didn't end up falling asleep until almost 3:00 this morning because we were just so pumped.
Yeah. I don't know if I would want to sleep at all, but I had a hard time sleeping from going to the Super Bowl. The Bengals, not me personally. Yeah.
I had to put my phone on Do Not Disturb because it was like vibrating like every 20 seconds. So I'm like, okay, I can't sleep with it.
Right.
I don't know if you're like this on game days, man. Like, anytime there's a game day or whatnot, I get up so early in the morning because I'm so excited for it's like I'm going to play the game myself or whatever. Yeah. I'm so excited. Right, people are like, why do you get up at like 6:00 in the morning, 5:00 in the morning on game days? And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm so excited. I gotta watch something on the Bengals or whatever. Right. And you know what I mean? Get myself stoked up or whatever because it's game day or whatever. And it's just like game days are so long for me. So you know what I mean?
Dude.
Like, you gotta enjoy them, man. Like, it's once in a lifetime. So we're definitely gonna enjoy this one.
Exactly. My wife gets mad at me all the time. She goes, "It's 6 a.m. Why are you up?" I'm like, "Because I'm gonna go watch pregame stuff, or I can't sleep in here."
Exactly.
She's like, "You're gonna get down to tailgate at like 7 a.m." I was like, "Yeah, that's kind of my plan. Isn't it even gonna be open?" I'm like, "I'll walk around. I'll find people. It's fine." I'm a friendly guy, I'll start talking to anybody.
Right.
but Brandon, you and me, we're right here, dude. We're the same person, dude.
Same wavelength.
Like I said, I'm not going to be able to probably sleep the night before. I don't know how in the hell you two are going to sleep the night before being at the game. So good luck with that. Like I said, bring home our winner. I appreciate you guys come on the show. Lauren, thanks for answering the DM. This has been great. I would love to get you guys on, after the Super Bowl and tell me, your whole experience, everything again. So let's
Yeah,
definitely do this again.
definitely.
All right.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, guys. I appreciate you.
We
Who day?
appreciate it.
Have a
Who
good
day?
night. Who day?
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. That was cool. I mean, that is completely awesome. I'm completely jealous. I wish it was me, but it's not. But I'm so happy for them, and they seem like huge Bengal fans. They're totally excited. I mean, they're acting just like I would. I'd be running around like crazy, if I got to go to the Super Bowl. That would be phenomenal. Well, I mean, I'll put it this way. I freaked out today when Jimmy Burrow said that he likes Jackpot Joey as out of all the nicknames. I freaked out about that. So that was awesome. And I'll just play it again, just in case you guys missed it. Just check this out.
I was gonna say with the nickname part though, just to take it back one second. Out of all the nicknames, what's your favorite one?
Well, that's I don't know. I kind of like Jackpot Joey.
Joey.
I don't know if that's somebody.
I wore Jackpot Joey shirt yesterday. I don't know who came up with it.
Strawberry ice.
I
Yeah.
don't know where it came from. We got a couple of hats. Somebody sent this.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
Somebody said it might be a bar or a beer or something somewhere. So I don't know, but that's kind of a cool one.
Anyway, that is cool, and there potentially might be a beer later on. We'll see. There, but Matty Myers, and like I said, it wasn't my idea. It was Matty Myers' idea. I just helped promote it. So I'm not taking credit for the idea. It's his. I just helped to promote it. I am ecstatic that he likes it. That is cool. So, as always, if you guys are interested in the Jackpot Joey stuff, please go to jackpotjoey9.com and you can buy hats, hoodies. I think he's got the cigars up there on the website now. I'm not sure if Maddie's still in the chat. You can tell me. But pretty much all the merchandise is up there. And just remember, portions of the proceeds go to the Joe Burrow Hunger Relief Foundation. And not to the dollar, but we've raised over $2,000 this year. So that's a good start. I mean, we've only been doing this since, May, and nobody even heard of Jackpot Joey. So that is awesome. If you guys are interested in Jackpot Joey stuff, please, like I said, go to the jackpotjoey9.com. That would be awesome. All right, let's see. Get to some chat or crib. I always like what you say. Quoting the great Sam Weish. He says, if you see anyone throw anything on this field, put them out and get them out of here. You don't live in Cleveland. You live in Cincinnati. To the Who Day Mother Loving Day. All right, Nick, what's up here? Let's get yours up here. Did you? Oh, he's saying they dodged the bullet. Yeah, whatever. No, I didn't see it. He's saying that's fine. Just keep talking. They say we'll see that. Yeah. Did he watch us beat the Chiefs in Kansas City? And we beat them twice this year? I'm sorry. The Rams offensively aren't any better than the Chiefs, in my opinion. And we beat them twice. So keep talking. That's what I say. I say keep talking. Just get that chip on Jackpot a little bigger. Brad, what do you want here? Jackpot Joey needs to come in large sizes. I'm wearing them. They got big boy sizes. Well, I mean, kind of the problem is getting a hard time getting stuff made right now, and they're going so fast. Maddie's having a hard time keeping up with everything. That's kind of the problem with that. But if you need a larger size, I'm sure they will get that to you. Richard, hey Jeff, where are you getting? Or where did I get the hat from? I went down to the pro shop down there. And I don't know if they have any down there right now. This was, what is today's Thursday? This was Tuesday. I think Tuesday I went down there. They had some. I'm sure they're getting supplies in as fast as they can. I know you can get some at Sporting Goods too, because my wife bought me a Super Bowl Bengals flag. So I have my regular Bengals flag on my truck, and I have a Super Bowl Bengals flag on my truck. So I'm sure you can get some at Dick's, but I got mine at the pro shop. Michael, a Chiefs fan tweeted that Chase pushes off every play. That's funny. That's probably the same cornerback who goes, yeah, you got a flag. Okay, yeah, good job. He clapped every time he got a flag. Whatever. They're going to keep saying stuff. It doesn't matter. They keep wanting to blame that. Do they realize the great Patrick Mahomes, the great Tyreek Hill, my Bearcat, Travis Kelce, who I love, but wasn't rooting for him on Sunday, scored 3 points in the second half. Twice. What they got to say about that? They ain't got nothing for that, do they? Augie, what's up, my boy? Maybe I didn't look hard enough on the site when grabbing my hats, but are there going to be any jackpot flags too, like the one behind you? I don't know about that because I know Maddie only made a couple of those. I know they're in the works. I don't think they're on the website right now. Excuse me, but I know they're in the works. So he only made a couple of them. So we can display them, and they're not the cheapest things to make. So I know they're coming. I don't know if they're on the site yet or not. Bridget, Jackpot Joey about to have a big game. I think so too. And the thing is, there's nothing on the. I just want to ask you guys this question. We talked about the Super Bowl here for a little bit here. Is there anybody on the Rams team that scares you? That really scares you compared to any of the teams that we've played? I mean, you're talking about Jackpot Joey, who took 9 sacks, got up, and beat the Titans. You're talking about the Bengals, who were going against the Kansas City Chiefs, going into the loudest stadium in NFL. They held them to 3 points in the second half, and they beat them, and nobody gave them a chance. Is there anybody on the Rams that really scares you? Yes, they got Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp's great. They got OBJ. He's great too. They got Donald. I mean, they got lots of players. But like Zim said on my show the other day, they got a lot of star players here and there, but the rest of them, really? That's where I'm just like, we're not going to blow them out. And I'm not trying to be cocky saying that we're going to blow them. It's not going to be a blowout. Either way. None of the Bengals games this year, except for when we beat the Squealers twice, we blew them out, have really been blowouts. They've all been close games. It could come down to shooter again. Money Mac getting the game-winning field goal. So I think it's going to be a close game. But nothing that the Rams have scares you. I mean, like Zach Taylor said, he said they went up against almost every great defensive player and defensive team this year. I mean, name one that they haven't gone up against and beaten, So that's where I'm like, I'm not scared. I really do think the Bengals are going to win this thing. Again, I'm not saying it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be close. But I don't know. What's your guys' thoughts? Nick here. Mike Hilton shut down Cooper Kupp when he was in Pittsburgh. I know Cooper is better receiver now, but Hilton is a better quarterback now too. Yeah, like I said, you got Cooper Kupp and you got OBJ. All right. The Chiefs had Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. What'd they do in the second half? Nothing. And I mean, who else does the Rams have on as far as a wide receiver or a receiving threat that scares you? That, like the Bengals. We got the Migos. We got 3 of them. We got Jalen Ramsey. Okay, cool. You shut down Chase. We got T. We got Tyler Boyd. What are you going to do? That's the thing. The Bengals, nobody has in the NFL, nobody has 3 wide receivers like we do. Nobody has a complete offense like the Bengals do. The Migos. We got Joe Mixon. We got CJ Uzama, which God willing going to play. Which I know people say we need a better tight end. I think CJ Uzama is a really good tight end. But I'm just saying, as far as a complete offense, I don't think they could touch us. Plus, we got Jackpot Joey. Matthew Stafford is probably going to throw the ball to us at least twice. And our defense has been really, really good at takeaways, especially in the playoffs here. We beat up the Ravens pretty bad 2 times too. That's true. Yep, beat them up as well. All right, it's not too hard to get Beckham frustrated. Let Vaughn and Jesse pop him hard a few times. Watch him erupt and blow up their chemistry. I agree with you. If he gets frustrated, he's going to start talking to kicking nets again and start kicking those and stuff. Yeah, I agree with you, Augie. And that's the thing with the Bengals. Things don't bother them. If you listen to Tom Brady's podcast when Joe Burrow was on there, and Joe Burrow was talking to Tom about this big hit that he got from a couple years ago from one of the Buffalo Bills quarterback. He just drilled him, knocked his helmet off and everything. Tom Brady, well, he just got up. He didn't get pissed off. He got up, grabbed his helmet, walked to the sideline. And Joe goes, when I saw that, he goes, I wanted to be like that. And that's what Joe does. Joe gets hit. He gets up, goes to the huddle or goes to the side, gets on the computer, talks to the coaches, see what we're going to do next. Nothing phases him. Nothing phases this team. They were down 18 points at Arrowhead, and they came back and won. I mean, there's going to be more Bengal fans in LA than Rams fans, because I don't really think there's that many Rams fans that are actually in LA. So, again, I just don't. I'm not scared. I don't see them doing anything. And I won't say not doing anything against us. It's going to be a close game, but I don't see us getting blown out. Michael, you say we have a better run game. Well, their running back is coming off a torn Achilles. So, yeah, Mixon is better than the guy they have. I agree with that. All right, Samuel. It won't be close. Ooh. Calling a shot here. Matthew Stafford is a seasoned quarterback. Should know better on his mistakes. He's not good under pressure. He's not. That's why I said he's going to throw the ball. And like I said, Joe Burrow got sacked 9, right there behind me, 9 times. Got back up and started throwing daggers. It doesn't phase him. Matthew Stafford, he'll get rattled. Patrick Mahomes got rattled. Me and Zim talked about this yesterday. Patrick Mahomes got rattled. I mean, look, on the strip sack, he ran 10 yards back. Almost got himself out of field goal range on a play where all he had to do really to gain yards was run forward. The gap, the yardage was there. He didn't do it. He got rattled. They got in his head. I think this can happen again with Matthew Stafford as well. Richard, as far as Rams go, they got beat twice in the regular season by the sucky Niners. It's hard to beat a team 3 times, so we're lucky. It's hard to beat a team 3, yeah. We beat the Rams, we beat the Raptors twice. We beat the Squealers twice. We beat the Raiders twice, and now we beat Kansas City twice. That's 4 teams that we beat twice. I know I'm saying 3 times, but right there, that's hard to do. And we beat all of them twice. Nick, our O-line has struggled against a 4-man rush. I read that they had success with exotic blitz packages, not their 4-man. That should spell a big day for Joe. Yeah, if you blitz Joe, he's going to kill you. You remember the game against Jacksonville? You can't zero me. Sorry, had to get a drink there. All right, let's see here. Augie says, did you see Hill and Hardman bitching at each other Sunday? We were down 8 at the time. Saw that and knew we had it in the bag. I didn't see that part, but it doesn't surprise me. Again, that's what I keep saying. I am very confident in this team because of our poise. We don't get rattled. I haven't seen the team get rattled yet. And I'm going to keep reiterating this. You go to Tennessee. We went on the road to win twice. You sack 9 times and you win. You go to KC, you're down 18 points and you come back and win. You can't argue with that. Those are facts. That's what's actually happened. You can claim push-offs, holding, refs, none of that. You can't claim any of that. None of that. We went there and we took it. Richard, Cincinnati Bengals are just different. Who they, baby? I agree with you. Joe Burrow is different. Our secret weapon is BJ Hill. That was one of the greatest interceptions I've seen by a big man ever. Because I've talked about this earlier. Where Patrick Mahomes, he's got a cannon. So you know that ball is firing at BJ. BJ got his hands up there, popped up in the air, had the concentration. Was an unbelievable play. And you got Jesse Bates and Von Bell getting together for the game tying or game winning interception that led to Money Mac's field goal. And then Eli Apple making the stop. And that's the thing. Our defense, they make plays when they have to. And that's the thing. I'm talking here. That's one thing I brought up at the beginning of the year was Zach Taylor. I said, what this team has to do, and Zach Taylor has to do, is make the plays that have to be made when the time it is to make them. Because in the past, they would get there right to the edge, and then they couldn't make the play. This year, they're making all of the plays that they have to in crunch time over and over and over again. So my confidence is through the roof with this team. Let's see here. Okay. All right, Crip. Cap wants 3 high fives, and all I want is a confetti cannon after the game. We didn't get one after the AFC Championship game. Yeah, we didn't get a confetti cannon. They turned off the mics. In the meeting, the mics off. All the Bengals fans couldn't hear any of it. So that was a little suspect there. Augie says, so much of our critics say that we can't beat quality opponents, which they haven't watched our schedule. Beginning of the year, they're saying we got a too tough a schedule win. They say we didn't beat anybody. Get the heck out of here. Fox, you are correct. BJ was the steal of the offseason. Absolutely. Got him for Billy Price. Yes, Augie, BJ Hill is Billy Price's best contribution to the Bengals. Yes, he is. I told BJ that when we came, I would go down to practice. He's like, dude, we flat stole you. I said, we flat stole you. He started laughing. I said, appreciate it. I was like, I'm not kidding, dude. I said, we gave up Billy Price and got you. That was awesome. So anyway, if you guys missed any of the show, you can always go back and watch it, or you can check it out on the podcast. I put yesterday's podcast up, so I'll put today's up. But if you missed it, I had Lauren and Brandon. They are two of the winners for the Jim Irsay Super Bowl ticket winners. They get hotel, they get tickets, they get flights, everything, all expenses paid. Well, I'm sure they got to pay for food and drink. But to get out to the hotel, the airport, and the tickets to Super Bowl, all paid for by Jim Irsay, the owner of the Colts. So I thought it was cool to get them on here. Like I said, I'm completely jealous. I wish it was me, but I'm really excited for them. That is awesome that they get to go. So if you guys want to hear any of that interview, rewind it, go back and check it out. It was awesome. Now let me thank the Facebook group that let me live stream, and I appreciate every single one of them. They are Houday Nation, Houday Legion, Cincinnati Reds riding third, heading for home, Bearcat Country, Bearcat Ruckus, the Ohio State Bucknuts, the Ice Bar, and then you can follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Twitter handle is at GFA Tronopole. TikTok is at Iceman90. Like I said, I will be pulling a sound off later on tonight, putting it up on the podcast. So if you missed any of the interview with Lauren and Brandon, check it out. They're great people. I'm so happy for them that they got to go. Check it out. Leave me a 5-star rating. Please leave a comment so more Cincinnati fans can find my podcast. I would greatly appreciate it. YouTubers, I'm getting there. We're at 1,482 subscribers. Again, I appreciate every single one of you guys. I know I say this every show. I really do. I appreciate you guys. If you guys don't watch this show or comment or whatever, I don't have any reason to do it. So from bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys watching the show, commenting, give me the thumbs up, give me the hearts, all that stuff. It is awesome. Tomorrow's show, we're going to have my boy, AC Anthony Kazenza from the Orange and Black Insider podcast. He's always fun. I love that guy. I said that on one of my shows coming up. But I love that guy. He's awesome. He'll be on the show tomorrow. We're going to have a fun football Friday. For everybody who's in Cincinnati, stay home tonight. We got ice. We got snow. We got all kinds of stuff. Most of the kids don't have to go to school tomorrow. Most of us don't have to go to work. So, I don't know. Hopefully it'd be cool if the NFL Network would replay the AFC Championship game. They keep playing Tom Brady games. I'm like, I was like every time, every other team's in the Super Bowl, they keep playing all their team's games on the NFL Network. Now they're playing Tom Brady, which I respect the hell out of Tom Brady. I think he's a GOAT. I think he's the greatest quarterback ever. I think Joey B here is about to be the greatest quarterback ever and knock him off. But so I respect that. But I want to watch my Bengals. So since we're all home tonight, maybe they'll have the Bengals on. Who knows? Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Anthony Kazenza is on the show. It's going to be a blast. I cannot wait until Sunday. My mind really blown that Jimmy Burrow liked Jackpot Joey. Out of all the nicknames, he likes Jackpot Joey. That's awesome. And somebody gave him a hat. It wasn't us. Somebody gave him the hat. We did not mail it to him, so we gave it to the players. So maybe Joey B gave it to him. I don't know. Either way, it's cool. I'm excited about it. Other than that, that's sports movie. See ya!
the jungle come alive. Who day we ignite and Cincinnati we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. Who day when we fight, live and die in the strife. Wake up the beast, everything day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle dripping heat, tigers strike the city streets. East side stand up, west side stand up. If you reppin' who day, time to put your hands up. Bengals stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fit it. Who day in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the bounce, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Now who wanna move crossing on? Now who wanna move out on? If you got stripes, then you let the city know you rock 'em. Yeah, we got 'em. Yeah, we fought 'em like that black and orange.